loves, welcome back to DivaDollFlawless. In today's video, I just wanted to share a project that I worked on about a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. And so I had a couple ideas in mind. First off, I wanted to make this project for my children. I wanted to start doing like some memory books with their baby and school pictures and so on and so forth. But I had to print some out of myself because in order to show you guys, I would have had to show the pictures of my children, which I don't want them online. Now, what I did was I just used this Polaroid SVG and I layered it. I think I did use 3 of the Polaroid pieces. There's going to be a printed one and then 2 plain ones. Then there's acetate, and the pictures are actually printed out using sticker paper, okay? And the reason why I did it was because it was just easier to get a whole bunch of pictures printed all at the same time, and I like the quality of it. The only thing I would change is I made the picture smaller than the actual inside of the square on purpose because I thought I wanted to see the acetate piece show through. But when I redo this, I'm just going to cut all of the inside square pieces the same. And if I remember, I am going to remember, I'll put all of the sizing that I use. But this is a project that's customizable to any size that you want, okay? I wanted the mini ones because I want to be able to put a whole bunch of these on one page of a photo album. The paper that you see is digital paper that I purchased off of Etsy. And so any printed designs that you see are going to be to that. I'll put the link to that Etsy shop below. Now, I wanted to try it out and see what it would be like to have one as a shaker, and I probably could have put less sequins on it. So I did that, and in my Cricut design space, I added this Boss Babe SVG that came with this digital pack. I added some stickles, and I glittered up the little lip on here, okay? Trying not to show that glare because it's so frustrating. If you want to surprise someone with this, all you have to do is, and if they don't mind, you taking the pictures off of their Instagram so that you can make this for like a bride, baby shower, you know, so on and so forth. And then I just made some little banners and had my Cricut pen write flawless and layered those 2 pieces. Again, just used some stickles with that and then layered it up, and that's how I did that one. And then this one of my favorites, I just added the little Boss Babe coffee cup and went in with my stickles and went over it with the paper. What am I talking about? Went over the paper in the little areas with the stickles, okay? Now this is what the back looks like. And what I plan on doing is using my white gel pen to write whatever date or information on that memory that I want. So I really like how this came out. Now, what you're going to need in order to do it are your patterned pieces of the Polaroid, and then I also cut it out in 2 other colors, black and white. I did the white because I wanted the back piece, but then I did the black because it can add as an additional layering for the front part, but also because it's going to cut out a square, okay? And that piece is what I use for the back. Now, I also use some pieces of acetate, and that's to protect the picture. And then I did use the vellum, but like I said, the vellum is really up to you. So I just simply layered it, okay? You're going to take your Polaroid front and then the layering piece. You're going to glue those together first. All right. And whatever adhesive you want to use is up to you. And then for the last part, the back piece, you're going to take this, and then this is how I layer. This is the little sandwich that I did for the picture. So on one side of the vellum piece, I took, and make sure all of this is centered. You can always just go ahead and put your Polaroid piece back on top just to make sure everything is centered correctly. But all as I did was went and took that, and then on the opposite side, see how it slightly shows through like a picture? That's why I wanted to use the vellum. All right, and then this is what your pictures are going to look like. And again, I use sticker paper. You could use picture paper. It's up to you how you want to do it. But I use the sticker paper because it was just easier for me to go ahead and do it that way. So this is how this sandwich is going to look. And then you're also going to need your acetate. All right. So that's the layer for that. And then you're going to take and adhere the back Polaroid. Obviously it would be all lined up. All right. And that's how that one is going to look. This one got glued on top of that, okay? And then once all of this is adhered, then you just take the other two, put them together. You want to get your whole sandwich, adhere them, okay? And once you're done that, you can just embellish it any way that you want. All right. So it probably seems a lot more complicated than it really is because I'm trying to explain it, but you guys get the gist and the idea, right? So if I put any actual scrapbook pages together using this, I'll let you know. But this was the little project that I worked on. I loved how it turned out. And for me, I can document all of my haircuts that my husband any haircuts my husband does on me. I can document all of my little nail designs, my makeup designs. For me, it just works. If you're a crafter, you can use this as well because you can use this to document some of your favorite projects, especially if you're sending out a lot of happy mail. Then things that you aren't keeping for yourself but you're really proud of, just go ahead and take a picture of them and then create little mini booklets using it. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Oh, let me show you some of the other embellishments that I made. I used that digital paper pack and created some hearts. It also included some of the little glasses, and oh, this was another piece. Okay, and look at the little aren't these just too adorable? And like, if you wanted to, if you have really nice penmanship, you could just write a little note to someone on that. There's so many different ways to embellish them. And then there's also, let me see you guys, there are some pens. The pens, and then a coffee cup that came with it. And obviously I had to have my Cricut cut all of them out. And then I just went and did my own little thing and created these in my Cricut design space because I wasn't sure. And there's still so many. I still have other pictures like Halloween. I was one of the Sanderson sisters this year. So, you know, there's so many different things that you can do with this, and I loved it. But I hope you all enjoy, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you have not. And I'll see you in the next video. As always, and until next time, have a gorgeous day, doll. Smooches. Mwah. Bye.